People think that our kids are scary, and they're not. You know, they get angry, just like adults do. People think that the kids will harm them, and yet if you treat our kids with respect, that's exactly what you get back. Our kids are really, they're little kids in teenage bodies, and we need to treat them the way we would our own children.
Yes, it's a place that I feel safe at, that's helped me through a lot of things in the past year. It's a place that I can rely on when I have nowhere else to go. And to me, it feels like home right now.
When I first came here, I thought it was way different than it is. I thought it was a place where like kids literally went because they had nowhere else to go, and they stayed there because there's nowhere else to go, nowhere else for them to go. But I was wrong. I came here and I actually like it here. I like the stepping stones it gives me, and you know, with more help from the community, I really think that a lot more kids from this place could get farther in life than they would even with their family.
We have shelters and we have places to access for people who are in hard times, but it's difficult for youth to access places where they don't know or that are daunting or scary. And I think we are their first step, and hopefully we avoid them from ever hitting those adult shelters and those adult services.
Without Yes, you know, it's hard to say where the community would be because, you know, these organizations are here. But I think what would happen is that, you know, drug and addiction problems are always, you know, very prevalent, and getting people and putting them in good, nurturing environments and giving them sort of the leadership and guidance they need.
I can't even fathom a community without Yes. The amount of work that Yes and Deb does on a continual basis is just remarkable. It wouldn't give people the opportunity, youth the opportunity to place to stay, place to get meals, a place to go and make new friends. To me, Yes is so integral within the Edmonton community.
A Yes champion to me would be someone who supports, obviously, youth. And I think the main thing right now is just how we could all stay together, and is by being together and promoting good relationships and really just empowering each other and being close to each other, and that's the main thing.
Our youth are they're our next generation, and I feel like it is so important to care and to support for our young people because, you know, they are the future, and the more that we encourage them, inspire them, and reassure them, the better things will be for all of us, and the more that things can continue in a healthy way.
A Yes champion is simply someone who will talk about Yes, let people know about Yes during that day especially, let people know how important it is to our future, and that our youth are very important, and a lot of them have been through some very difficult times in their life, and until you've been there, I don't think you know what these kids have been through, and they just need the love and support of the community.
A Yes champion understands what the people of Edmonton need and how unfortunate some of these youth can be in the city, and really gets behind helping the cause at Yes. I'm glad I can be a part of helping them. I think they're a fantastic organization, and I think people don't realize just how much Yes needs the city support.
A Yes champion is somebody that doesn't give up on what's happening here. Somebody who is advocating for the youth that call this place home.
A Yes champion is really somebody who believes in the kids that we work with, who doesn't pass judgment on them. A Yes champion is one who tells their stories and talks about them with pride. A Yes champion is one who doesn't pass them on the street and not look at them and not say hello or good morning. A Yes champion is somebody who recognizes that they're still children, and they're often in the place that they're at, not through any choices of their own, but through the difficult realities that they come from.
I have a lot of champions in my life, so I don't like to single out one, but of course my parents, they're great, and my grandparents, of course. Friends especially. I think friends are the family you can choose. So sometimes it's great to have those extra people to uplift you and tell you, you know what, you're doing a good job, or even just to be there all together and be there for you and not always for themselves.
My parents have been very supportive all my life, no matter what my choices were, good, bad, or indifferent. they were always there to try and guide me, but let me make my own mistakes and provide me just the love and care that I think every child needs.
My mom is my inspiration. She takes the time out of her life to put it into our lives. She helps everybody before herself, and I think that just teaches me that I want to do the same, and especially with this YES program, that I can do it.
Definitely for me would be our parents and my mom and my dad, because they've always showed us how we could pull through anything, and without their support we wouldn't have gotten to where we are today.
A champion in my life would be my father, because he always inspires me to do better, and he does it very well himself, and I think that if I could be somewhat like him, I'd be very happy with my life.
Everybody here has a story to tell, and a lot of them don't feel like they've been listened to. I feel like YES gives them that opportunity to be listened to, which is so important when you're growing up. It's so important when you are a teenager who's dealing with the kind of trauma and like there's addiction problems and all of these things, and YES has been able to help so many of my friends, and I have a family here and I haven't had that before.